Bring that ice cream on. Mm. Ah. Bluebell ice cream, Brenham, Texas. Mm. Yeah, I was like on the news, 70-year-old British lady with blue eyes and blonde hair. And this is why the story stuck out. Um, because if you're a British white lady with blonde hair and blue eyes and you're 70 years old, you're gonna like stick out like a sore thumb in South Houston, like in Pasadena, Texas, where there's a lot of Mexicans and there's a lot of illegal aliens. There's a lot of Hispanics down there. And so you're gonna, it was like police are looking for a British woman and blue eyes and blonde hair. I was thinking to myself, oh man, she's gonna get caught quick down there because there's not many white people down there in the hood. So there's white people down there, but not, you know. Yeah, I was thinking it must be frustrating for somebody to be from England and then come to South Houston. I was thinking it's like frustrating because like culturally, like you're not going to speak Spanish, and if you're around a lot of Hispanic people all the time, you're going to be like, oh God, I wish I was like in an English place. So many people are going to be speaking, and illegal aliens and stuff are going to be all around you, and you're going to be like, But the United Kingdom is a country that is flooded with illegal aliens from foreign nations. So I guess they're kind of used to it. But spark. All comes from the heart. Hope it don't all fall apart. More ice cream? Okay. Very ice creamy. Homemade vanilla. Bluebell. Yeah. I know the people got busted doing the contaminating the Bluebell. The couple for the TikTok fame, they were going into the Texas shopping freezers of the grocery stores, and they took the lid off the Bluebell ice cream, and the black couple, the TikTokers, the African American couple, they started to lick the ice cream and then they put it back. Yeah. That was a big sensation. I don't know, whatever it was, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, or whatever. But they got fucking busted for food contamination. Their lives aren't over, but when people see those people, they're gonna be like, "What?" Or when they go apply for a job, and they say, "What? Contaminating food, licking ice creams." They're gonna say, "Are these the kind of people I want working for my business?" Yeah, licking other people's ice creams. It isn't really cool. other people's ice creams. I don't know about that. And then they started to eat what, Tide Pods on TikTok, those stupid challenges. And then they started to like. And there was milk crate challenge, and then there was playing Drake in My Feelings, and then they fucking got out of the moving vehicle, which is like dangerous. Yeah. Eating detergents, just stupid shit. That's why I became more and more convinced that the Chinese Communist Party invented TikTok to infiltrate America to make young people stupid. I honestly started to really believe that. Because I was seeing the TikTok challenges and I was like, my God, they're trying to make American citizens dumber and do stupid shit that's like dangerous to their health or to their safety or other people's safety, jeopardizes other people's safety too. Now, some people might say that the Chinese Communist Party, that they're cold and calculated. And that's why they're doing sneaky things like buying insidious, evil things like buying up farmland next to American military bases and so forth. TikTok, collecting American citizens' user data and so forth. Some people might say, oh, that's brilliant strategy to game the West. Well, actually, I would call it brilliant. It's evil. It's definitely cold and calculated for sure. I don't think it's necessarily brilliant. I don't know. I view it more as cowardice. So if you wanted to confront America, then let's fight then. You know what I mean? The sneaky, for years and years, world global domination plan, cold and calculated, piece by piece, inch by inch, step by step. That's, it's cowardly. Yeah, it's through the back. Some people might say it's brilliant going through the back door. Some people think it's brilliant. I think it's the way of the coward, of the communist. It's the way of communist cowards. So to me, it's cowardly, it's dastardly, it's like somebody, Luigi Mangione or somebody coming up to a full-grown man and shooting him in the back. It's like that. So I prefer the more direct confrontation instead of cold wars or sneaky wars or shadow wars. I don't really like that kind of shit. I'd rather it just be the big fucking fight, the big showdown. I'd rather it just be game time, I mean. Yeah. No bullshit. Armies lined up, just as real and raw as it gets. But I guess we'll be in this cold shadow war for many, many years to come, I suppose. So, it is what it is, but everybody wants to rule the world. Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Yeah, Tears for Fears. Song from the Big Chair. Yeah, epic. Yeah, it was the privilege being a former 80s kid, for sure, at least musically. It was a golden age of music, really. I wonder if you could do a TikTok challenge. Everybody set your genital hair on fire, and I wonder if people would do it. I want to try that experiment. Genitalia on fire. Oh, no. Light your genital hair. See if people would fucking do it, huh? They'd go, my vagina's on fire. My ball sacks. The ball sack hairs light up and shit. I bet there'd be like hundreds of people doing that. The next epic TikTok challenge: monkey see, monkey do. If you see a lot of people jump off a cliff, are you gonna jump off? Oh, you messed up, huh? Yeah. To err is human, but to forgive, divine. Alexander Pope. Yes, indeed. Oh, the Pope is not doing so well. Segue. Yeah. God bless him. God rest his soul as he prepares to meet the final boss. The final chief. The big G. God himself. Do we have to like find out in the afterlife who killed JFK, or are they gonna actually release that? Or the Epstein client list? Jeffrey Epstein. The most popular meme of 2017 was Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. You think Diddy will go missing? How many people think Diddy's gonna get axed off? P Dad, Puff Daddy, Sean Puffy Combs. Just that video of him mercilessly beating the shit out of that woman, that's gonna land him in jail for a long motherfucking time. I don't care. He's a billionaire. I guess he's got a lot of lawyers. But man, that video is like, he's just beating the shit out of a woman for fucking, like in the hotel lobby. I mean, in the corridor. He's just like, bitch. And he's beating her. And then she gets back up. And then he like hits her in the face again. Then he kicks her. And then he fucking throws her against the wall and all this shit. Man, it's a brutal beating. Yeah. Just fucking like trashing her. So will the cameras be turned off in the New York jail? We lost power like Jeffrey Epstein. Well, we had a power outage, And then the security CCTV cameras were turned off. And, for approximately an hour. And then, we just happened to find... we happened to find P. Diddy with his hyoid bone broken, his neck broken. But he committed suicide though, even though his neck is broken. Interesting. people always say it is what it is, but also it is what it is not. Conversely, it is not only is what it is, but it is also what it is not. So that's how you come to the conclusion of the truth. Is you consider what is there, and you also consider what is not there in deductive logic analysis. So will Vladimir Zelensky come to his senses and make a deal with Trump and Putin and sign the agreement? Or is he just gonna, I guess, let Ukraine and the people die, I suppose? The poo turd could live a long time, he's just 70 years old and he's a multi-billionaire. He could live a long time. He's probably he wants to live a long time and be in power. His nightmare is to get sick and die and not have power anymore. That's his worst fear, his worst nightmare. Yeah. So people with lots of money and power fear to what? Lose it all. And he's going to have to lose it all eventually. Yeah. Leaders for life still die, thankfully. Joseph Stalin killed millions of people. He's still dead. Mao Zedong killed millions of people in communism. He's fucking stone dead. So, thankfully, the worst human beings die. Eventually. Thank God. Yeah, I got my Mega Millions lottery ticket. Yeah. $200 million? What would I do with that? Would I be like Fu Kyun from Klein High School? Back in the day, he said, if I get $1 million, I smoke a lot of weed. Mrs. No, why are you always trying to bring down the yellow man? Kind of made it funnier that it made it funnier that Mrs. Knoll, my typing teacher, I think that the LGBTQ of yesteryear were more cautious. Not necessarily afraid, but they kept their sexuality like kind of guarded. So, I mean, not all of them. Some of them, of course, were flamboyantly queer and flamboyantly lesbian and so on. Bull dykes and all these kind of things. But butch. But anyways, but they weren't like like really like advertising, right? They were kind of like, oh, I need to be in the professional setting. I got to work with straight people. I need to, I need to keep it under control. I can't come to the fucking, the school and drag and shit. So I can't French my girlfriend in the class, or they weren't like open. They weren't obnoxious about their sexuality. They were kind of keeping that, kind of a personal thing, basically. So Miss Knoll was this really butch. I guess she was a lesbian. She just seemed like a lesbian because she was not bad looking for one of those type of people. She was actually, I'd say she was attractive female, and but she was really manly, and it was kind of funny because Fook was the class clown, and he would always say, "Miss No," and typing class is really boring. You're just learning how to type all the letters, and she would walk by and look at people's work, make sure they're typing. Well, one day I was fucking high. I was like drunk and high in the class, and she would come by and I was like fucking ripped, and then she would, she was like, "What's going on?" Like almost like she was almost like a drill instructor that didn't yell. She was like a military. She had that butch vibe, right? I mean, it was like a lesbian teacher, It was like butch, like, and she would dress like a man, and like have short hair. Like she would basically look like Rachel Maddow, except this woman was bigger, and she was like more like commanding and shit. She was more muscular. She was more butched out. So it made it even funnier, Fuku being cutting up in the class, because it was like most people were bored to tears in that class, and Fook kind of, I guess he was Vietnamese with a name like Fook Yoon. He looked Vietnamese. He looked like Vietnamese, like you'd see in the Vietnam movies. Like, we gotta get the gooks, da 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 da, and like Platoon and shit. Like he looked Vietnamese like that, like in the jungles and shit, Cambodia and Vietnam. He looked like Charlie, It's Charlie, fuck. Charlie hit us. Charlie hit us again. Those dang gooks. Or whatever the racial slurs are. In the movies. But yeah, it was pretty funny when he would say like, "When I get $1 million, I smoke a lot of weed." Had me dying. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he said that the day I didn't smoke weed. I'm glad he said that on the day I was sober, because if he had been saying that shit while I was ripped, I would have been laughing my ass to the principal's office probably. Mrs. No, why are you always trying to bring down the yellow man? I think he over-exaggerated. I think he was like Billy Lee, like he spoke normal, but for comic effect, he went into some kind of Asian, like a joke voice to make people laugh. Like, oh, I'm just a yellow man, like that kind of shit. Just fucking with people, fucking with the class. Yeah. No, if I won $200 million, I would call up Hunter Biden and say, "Where's the best place to party, bro? I know you know." Hunter Biden, where are the hottest bitches in the world at? Let's go. No. It's just funny. Hunter, are you ready, Hunter Biden? He's like, well, I gave up drugs and, no, you didn't. Well, I gave up partying, you know, I'm sober. I went to the treatment program. Hunter, you used to be fun, dude. Like smoking crack until all your teeth fell out. That was awesome, man. Where can we party? Party, bro. I know you know the best escort service in the Ukraine. Something about that one, you know, man? You want to do it like that one? Oh, yeah, okay. Was what would school be like without the class clowns, right? Now, you know, they used to have the class clown all the time, especially before smartphones and the internet. So, yeah. But I wonder if the class clown is being outdone these days in schools because, well, everybody has a smartphone, or many people have smartphones, and they just watch videos and TikTok and YouTube and so Twitter, X, and Instagram and so forth. What if everybody's on their smartphone in today's classes and they're not really paying attention to the class or the people in it or the teacher? They're just like on their laptop or they're on their smartphone, and then like the wannabe Billy Lees are like, Mrs. Thompson, when I get $1 million, I smoke a lot of weed. And then no one really cares about the joke. They're just like, yeah, smoke weed and $1 million, whatever. Blah. Yeah, I'm playing a video game over here, man. You're interrupting my shit. Yeah, I bet schools today aren't as fun as they used to be. I bet it's like really depressing, probably. I'm just guessing. Gone are the days of the whoopee cushions, the fart noises, the stink bombs. They had these like little stink bombs back in when I went to school, and the people would bust them in the hall. The stink bombs. It'd be this chemical, and it would smell like, like a shit, and it would smell, but it had like a chemical smell, like a going by a really nasty factory or something. It had a chemical component to it, and it smelled like it was the stink bomb. And then people would go, somebody did a stink bomb. And then yeah, maybe social media killed the class clowns. Yeah. Because a class clown has all this competition. So the class clown suddenly has 8 billion competitors in the world, because there's 8 billion people on the planet Earth. Welcome to March. That concludes February. And we're in for a long month this time in March. That's what she said. Oh yeah. The funniest video I saw a YouTuber from Ireland, and he was talking about mass immigration in Ireland, how it's destroying Ireland and stuff, and foreign illegal and legal immigration. Too many foreigners coming in. The funniest thing when he was walking, he reflected on. He said, "Man, I quit. I gave up alcohol, but one thing I do miss is going to those cozy Irish pubs and drinking and feeling the cozy feeling and he said, so he lamented that he missed partying, but he had to give it up because of, obviously, you can get into all sorts of trouble, right, with the booze. You can fight people and all that stuff. Break shit, fall down the stairs, all kinds of calamities can happen, right? All sorts of stuff. Yeah, there's times where you're dancing and having fun and stuff like that, but then, on the negative spectrum, if something really goes wrong out of hand, it can really get out of hand pretty quickly. So be safe on Mardi Gras weekend before Fat Tuesday. Ooh, it's going to be a rainy Tuesday, but it's beautiful in Houston, Texas, and Galveston, Texas. Just enough to have a wonderful Mardi Gras parade. So that's going to be great. The festivities. Oh, okay. My Mardi Man secret identity has not been discovered by my secret superhero identity is Mardi Man. Or my not so secret one. Yeah. Marty, man. A superhero of Mardi Gras. A superhero of the ages. Yeah. Fat Tuesday, yeah. Dun 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 dun. That was a dun dun Fat Tuesday, dun dun, and her reflex got me wild. Dun dun dun. Freeze frame. Yeah. Do I hate that song? No, I like it. It's a fun song. It's a fun party song. Yeah. It's a I don't like it as much as I like, like Adamant. I like Adamant a lot better. But don't drink, don't smoke, what you gonna do? Must be something inside. I like that one, yeah. But this Fat Tuesday, it's going to be quite a thunderstorm coming into Houston, Texas, to Tejas. Life marches on in March. But beware on March 15th. Beware the Ides of March. Julius Caesar. Oh, that was a great play we read in 10th grade at Klein High School. Julius Caesar. Beware the Ides of March. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your beer. William Shakespeare. Shakespeare is my favorite poet, but my favorite bard. I like that. I like that. The bard. I like that idea. The bard. The poet is called the bard. Yeah. I think that's a cool word for a poet, right? A bard, or like a writer, like an old writer. The bard. Yeah. It's also they have the bard in like Final Fantasy 2, right? The bard. Like that. Or the what about the troubadour? Yeah, I like that too as well. The troubadour. Bob Dylan. It's time for more Bob chillin'. Everybody excited for Snow White? I can't wait to see it. Yeah. Those dwarfs look fake as they look like shit. Why didn't they use real dwarfs? They're afraid like it was gonna be controversial or something. Just use real dwarfs. Like real midgets. What's up? Get some real midgets. Make some midgets some money, man. They just fucking CGI'd it. Man, that's lame. I wanted to see some real dwarves. Hi ho, off to work I go. Do 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 do. It's kind of like I know she's playing the evil witch, but Gal Gadot is too hot to play like the evil witch, though. Ooh, maybe she's a BDSM witch. She likes spankings. Yeah, but like, okay, hold on. Gal Gadot, this really hot Israeli chick, actress, is afraid that Rachel Ziegler is more hot than she is. I call poop on that. It's a bunch of bullshit. My allergies are back with a vengeance. Back with a vengeful vengeance in spring here. Spring is springing. Spring has sprung, yeah. Oh, my guitar has the Nintendo official seal of quality, by the way. Where did I get this seal sticker from? Was it like from my Nintendo Switch, probably? Oh. Bluebell ice cream is good from Brenham. Texas is a great state. Got great fucking ice cream. Vanilla, yeah. So carbon monoxide poisoning theory does not seem to be the cause of death with Gene Hackman and his wife and the dog. Apparently, this was Gene Hackman's heart stopped working, so he died, and then the wife couldn't handle it, so she gave the dog pills, and then she swallowed pills so she could die too. So it's a very sad, tragic ending. Now, if my best friend or best relative died, my, greatest of all, would I commit suicide right after, like Romeo and Juliet? No. Yeah, I think I'm kind of like a believer in the show must go on. Oh, I'm going to be devastated for a while, but then, you know what? The show must go on. So I'm a show must go on kind of guy. I'm like, well, the show's always got to go on. So the show of life has to continue in some form or another. So, I would just go to the next program. I'd just go to the next show, and I'd say, yeah, that was tragic. People died, but yeah, it's time to move on, though. Yeah, even though it's hard to move on. Yeah, but, you just realize you have to. So there's no other choice. And anyways, looks like the story gets more and more tragic as every detail comes forth. Tomorrow we're going to try to learn some keyboards. We're going to get keyboards back into the mix. So we're going to try to learn some keyboards and play some chords on the keyboard and play some piano kind of stuff. get the keyboards in here tomorrow on March 1st. We're going to make it keyboard month. So, I still play guitar, of course. Still write songs on guitar. Still practice guitar. But try to add some keyboards into the mix. Just get that multi-instrumentalism going. You know, just because of educational purposes. And for the joy of being able to play different instruments, you know, for the creative joy of it, of being able to do that without a lot of computer aid to generate artificial intelligence, you know, stuff. Artificial intelligence farted. Are we feeling it? Yeah, I think we're kind of feeling it now. But on that note, there you go. Boom. We're going to bring in the keyboard for some Glee board this month. So I'm pretty excited about that. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth goes marching on.